Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing a birthday live stream. Outrageous. Outrageous. And it is outrageous, friends. It is absolutely outrageous. I can tell you. How outrageous? We may never know just how outrageous this is, but it's outrageous. You know? Look at my thick chops. Upsetting. Welcome to everyone. Thank you all. I am just doing a little bit of house cleaning on my phone. I usually do this off camera, so you know, it's I'm not ignoring you. I just thought, you know, we would just use the single most unflattering.
It's taken over a decade, but we finally have.
My God. The most unflattering camera angle I could possibly get for myself. You know? Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Ugh! There we go. You know? There's a lot of face going on here. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope you are all okay. That is so bright. And it's in my face. How do people do this? You know? Oh, Jesus. What is going on? How are you? Happy birthday, looking like a young Marlon Brando. Thanks. How's Bilbo? Me and Bilbo and someone called JR have embarked upon a new Red Dead Redemption stream, a new Red Dead Redemption save, in which we are going to try and do all sorts of things. That will be on the gaming channel if you're interested in such things, and why wouldn't you be? How are you? Eugene told me that I should do a StreamYard stream, but the picture quality is even worse than what you are looking at now. You know? I look battered. I have had a massive nap today, though, to be fair. The lighting's severely shit. Like, severely shit. So's the camera. I stream on this camera, do you know what I mean? So, not to worry. How is everyone? What is going on? Someone has donated via PayPal. I shall not say the name because we do not know it. And I do not know if you want me to say. Many people sending messages saying happy birthday. Thank you very much. 39. The last year of my 30s. Next year I will officially be middle-aged. And if you'd said, maybe it's even 10 years ago, I would get the 39. Not going on for 40. That's not something. It's not something I'm known for. Let's put it like that. You know. We are waiting on our friend Germs. Germs, whose birthday it is as well. So when he shows up, please. Say happy birthday to Germs as well. Thank you, Miss Marianne. Welcome, Dahlia. Welcome, Bob. Welcome, Dushan. Welcome, Paroli. Welcome, Tripler. Welcome, Jeannie. EC558, Jack D. Thank you, Jack D. DJ, Bobby, Andrish, Bilbo, Drawn by Sense, thank you. Juro, MJ, Olivier, Chuck, Tiger Rouge, Dropout, everyone, thank you. Today, I received a present. It was from Dropout, and Christina very kindly sent me some backup incense. Yes. I don't know that I might be better off getting rid of this light. Ooh, I'm not sure that I am. The picture quality is absolutely squalid. This is outrageous. How are you all? Are you okay? I'm going to try and stream for like 2 hours like this, but it's very strange to me. It's very strange to me, you know, to do this. Someone else has donated. So I will say thanks to everyone after the stream, because I don't want to use people's real name, you know. I don't want to use people's real names because doxing. Finally, face reveal, says Slam Gaming. Oh, mate, I've shown my face loads of times. Like, it's just rare. So, like, if anybody ever joins the channel at any given sort of interval, they're probably going to have to wait a little bit until they get to when I show the chops, you know. Happy birthday to Germs as well. The happiest of birthdays. I heard from him earlier, and I said, happy birthday. And he said, happy birthday, and we had a laugh about that. I know somebody else whose birthday it is today who lives out in Dubai. He's a dentist, would you believe? And it's his birthday. His last name is not the same as mine, but he does get called Mitch. So that's kind of funny, isn't it? Just had my dinner, feeling pretty thick. Had some soup. Some broth, even. Not even soup. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, John C. Welcome, Zhao. Welcome, Pradeep. Slam Gaming. Thank you. Everyone is being most kind. Today, did you find your timed out? No, but I didn't look for it either, so it's calm. I have a review coming out tomorrow of an absolutely awful perfume, which I've already, already sent to eternal damnation. Recorded that today, but I thought, bollocks, you know, we'll get it sent out. We'll get it sent out on the channel tomorrow. Germs! Happy birthday, Germs! Birthday wishes at Germs. Germs is 38 today. Seldomly often. Welcome. Thank you. I didn't find my Tam Dao because I didn't look for it, you know. Foolish. Unlikely to find it if I don't look for it, really. I wonder where it is. It's out there somewhere. Everyone is just happily and delightedly saying happy birthday. Oh no, says Lost Sense. Lost Sense! Do you know where my Tam Dao is, considering you are called Lost Sense? Do you know where I have lost my Tam Dao? I don't. Libras unite. Yes, there are many Libras. Somebody came up with a great theory as to why there are so many Libras today. I think it was Dahlia, and she was like, all that Christmas cuddling that's been going on. Lost Sense. Oh no, two. Oh no, twice. Friends, if you would like to like the stream, that would be fantastic. I will show you what my scent of the day is. Oh, no. Who was it, says Dahlia? That's right, says Dahlia. Yes, better not get that wrong again, or you get the hose. says Dahlia. Oh. Everybody listened to Les Odorants today? Les Odorants was fun. They were doing the vintage girl-ons I sent them. Yes, yes, yes. Where is this motherfucking Tandau then? Well, there's Valpur on. Aha, what's this? What's this? Oh, I found it. That wasn't hard. Seek and ye shall find. There is mine Tandau. Yeah, I think I'll keep this out, actually. What was it doing all the way back there? It's really nice. I like the EDP. I like the EDP more than the EDT. It's everyone's birthday. Happy birthday, everyone. You know? Santini says she enjoyed Les Odorants today. Yes, Les Odorants was fun. Hopefully they will go on for a long time. That light is so bright. This camera is so shite. This camera is so bad. I don't know what to do about it, though. You know? Welcome, Neb Keith. How are you? The Swanwood. Yours is coming up on Wednesday. It's everyone's birthday in October. Happy birthday to anyone and everyone who has ever had a birthday. You know? Serge Lutens and Anaheim Drix, both number 1 in the world, says Bob. Happy birthday, Bob. Shame about the Valden away, says Kim Lewis. Yes. Yes, they weren't very happy about the Valden wheat. I've got it here somewhere. Please hold. There's Shantarom. Oh, there's my fat Nahima. I'm going to pester Anuj and say, do you have any more of this? He probably doesn't, you know. I feel like I'm filming on a potato, like, you know. I wonder if I could turn the camera around. Let's see. So that you're at least getting some form of decent. Please stick with me, friends. I don't want you like looking up my nose, to be fair, because, well, that's absolutely shite, isn't it? I'm going to have to do this by feel. Hold on a second. Do you like looking at my body, friends? Is that what you want? How's that? That's not that bad, is it? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday. Welcome, Eugene. Welcome. I kind of feel like this is all wrong. You know? It's mad seeing the lag. You know? Not sure how comfortable I am here, friends. International Duck Day. Sick of this. You've had your fun. Oh, look. Up there. Look, that's what's at the top of my cupboard there. See? Get comfortable in the uncomfortable. No. Take your shirt off, you'll be much more comfortable. It's your birthday. No. Wearing pure civet paste in your honor. Pure civet. Good Lord. Actually, like, the real stuff isn't bad. You know? The real stuff isn't bad at all. It's the synthetic stuff that's absolutely offensive. You know? Cheers, Roots. Ricardo Neves, welcome. Put on your birthday suit. Certainly not. It was the lighting that made you look like a granny. Now it's better. No. Birthday suit. Come on, Rich, says Jared. Jared wants to see my birthday suite. This is my scent of the day you see before you, my friends. This is where I feel most. This is where I feel most comfortable, you know. With the camera facing that way, so I can just sit and relax. EC5 says, I am getting aroused. Stop that. Bobby is wearing a Luram Sports Super Leggera. Hello. Happy birthday until 120, says Julia. Welcome, Julia. How are you? Did Ramsey review Pavarotti for Rich's birthday? He did. Very kindly, he did. That was nice. I'm going to spray on this motherfucking... Not there, I'm not. Scraped my arm on it. Well, not my arm, my hand. Today I scraped my hand. And it was pretty painful. It was fucking painful. It wasn't pretty painful. It was fucking painful. And it kind of like... I must have like hit a nerve or something. Because my hand was tingly as fuck. And it did this. You see that scar on the top of my hand there? Yikes. Took off some skin. It was like a glancing blow, but it hurt quite a bit, actually. It is nice to see everyone here. I'm still wearing my hat, don't worry. Oh! Have a fabulous day, says Carls. Thanks, Carl Charles. Gaping wound, says Tripler. Happy womb escape day, says Jeff. Also to Germs. It is Germs' birthday also, friends. We are birthday brothers. Thank you to Ramsey in his video today. Thought Mikey Cologne might have wished you a happy birthday, mate, says Stephen Raven. Hey! I have a perfume channel and I would love to smell your stuff. No, stop that. That is so cringe. You shall not receive anything for your crime of cringe. You know? Cardinal sin. Cardinal cringe. Stop that. Stop your begging. Is that the Nahima Lesodorants we're raving about, says Paroli? Yes, yes, yes. This was much fuller. And I sent them all 2 mil each. So that's like 8 mil. You know? Look at the colour of it, man. It's like a peachy red, amber, orange thing. You know? It's like fire. The king of cringe, the sultan of cringe. Rose ketones galore, says Algebraist. I will bow to your greater wisdom, because I don't know about that shit. Yep. Heading out to the job in 10 minutes, says Bob. I will watch the game at my friend's retirement home. A good place to watch the game. Sounds like an outrageous retirement. Imagine retiring to watch. I'm just going to retire and watch football. Yes. Yes, gets in. Absolutely. Them the legendaires Goulon hit the spot. Yes, yes, yes. Proper legendary. This is a 1991, 92 bottle. 1990, I can't remember. Fliss told us, but I can't remember which one it was. UB1AA5. I'm going to spray some on. Is that Nahima EDP or EDT? It is. It's the Parfum de Toilette. So, I do not know. Let's put 2 sprays on for the farm, shall we? Article de Demonstrator. Oh, it's fucking good sauce. It's got some violet. I get some violet, Parma violet from it, you know? Nahima Parfum is supposedly divine. Yes, but there's somebody selling like 15 mil on eBay for like 750 quid, but it's in the original bottle. Let me see if I can find it. I get loads of Parma Violet from that. Show us a bottle of Vicky. Apparently it's the slut. Yes, I heard them say that as well. Ben was rather excited. That's Voldena wheat. I don't really care for Vicky. There's not much left of this. There you go. There's the Jik. You make me Jik. So this is fresh lavender, vanilla, and Hesperides notes. I don't know what Hesperides is. I might send that to Ben because I'm not a massive fan of it and he fucking loved it, like, you know. Where am I? I'm looking on my watch list and I want list, create a new list. There it is, look. Somebody wants 750 quid for this. All right, brace yourselves. That is the original Nahima. All right, that is a bottle to be reckoned with, by the way. Guerlain. According to Fliss. Perfume, Nahima, Guerlain. God knows what that means. 30 mil. And they want 750 pounds. Choose more. Choose life, you know. Choose life over pen. 750 quid for 30 mil. That is, let's try and work out what that is. That's 2,300 quid-ish. 2,400, maybe it's even 500 for 100 mil. Wild. Wild. I'll tell you what is cool as fuck, though. Look at this. It's a L'Artisan Parfumier perfume bottle-shaped vintage gold colour lapel pin. Imagine if you wear a suit to work. If you wear a suit to work, imagine having that on your fucking lapel. Fuck. Absolutely, I would. There's another one as well that's outrageous. It's the old Samsara bottle. Where is it? I wouldn't care. I just saw it. If you put vintage, where is it? Vintage Samsara. Oh my God. Where is it? Vintage Samsara. The prices for vintage Samsara are all over the place, frankly. Vintage Guerlain lapel. There it is, Samsara. Look. How's your hat pin? It's not a lapel, it's a hat pin. That's a tenner. Mint. Ladies. Get that. To be fair, not just ladies, anyone who's got hair. This is why I haven't bought it, you see. That's like I want to put it through like me. Oh, I'll put like a hat. You know what I mean? Put an arm, put a hat on my arm. Looks like a UFO. It does actually look like a UFO. You're not wrong, to be fair. Did you check Samsara Meteorite? Oh my God almighty. Those are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Happy birthday, Thomas Dolby, Ralph Lauren, Roger Moore, and Rich, and Cliff Richard. My mother used to tell me that I was named after Cliff Richard, and I was raging. Raging! Oh, that Samsara is beautiful. Samsara is beautiful, but it's not what I'm smelling. It's Nahima, and it's potent as well. Good Lord. Thank you, Piper. They can be had for $250 for 50ml in the nice gold cage. Tasty. Did you check Samsara? Oh, sorry, that's what I was going to do. Miles away. This is very narcotic, actually. The Nahima, it's very, very potent. It's very, very strong. Strong. So, Samsara. Meteorite. Oh, God, they're fucking impossibly good looking. So you can get 15 mils and you can get 7.5 mils, right? So this is from Morocco. All right, it's $200, right? Or $195 if you want. Oh, fuck off. Where's the bottle? There it is. Look at that. Sorry, but that is just a beautiful thing. And then there's the little bottle inside. That is absolutely incredible. I love shit like that. Like, you don't get women walking around with shit like that anymore, do you? You know? How much are you? 180 because you've opened it. Like, there's the 15 one. 7.5, sorry. Oh, that's because you've used half of it. It is a 15ml. So how much do you want? 75 quid. Made off a 30. No, I'm not going to do that. But you know what I mean. Let me know if you need to be picked up. My AC is busted though. Small car. Bobby, I'll bring you AC from my electric company, says Dushan. Volden away propeller parfum, says Pradeep. That's insanity, says RN. They just don't make stuff like that anymore. If I could, I'd offer you a bottle of Atration Fintal along with a head rub from Shakshi Mashala. Ooh. I don't know that I'd want one. Ooh. I don't want to smell that perfume, if I'm honest. I can just imagine it being as crass as she is, to be fair. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you, John. They use custom bottle budgets for CEO bonuses now, says Tripler. It just smells like Spice Bomb Extreme. Yeah. That doesn't surprise, to be honest. You know? Fragrance Collector says, hey, Rich, can you give me a fragrance recommendation that is expensive and has better quality than Creed? I only need one name of a fragrance. Expensive? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's better than Creed. But expensive and better than Creed. To be fair, you're looking at the law of diminishing returns there. Probably something from Les and Demadaba. Vanille Havane. Ambre Supreme. Just go with Vanille Havane because it's fairly widely available. People know it. It's popular. If you're trying to flex on people, just Vanille Havane. No problem. What do you need? What do you need that particular for? Girl, I'm going to do something insane next year for 100 years. Shalimar. Probably discontinue it. You know, just admit defeat. Say, look, it's shite these days. We're sorry, and we just can't be party to it anymore. I just like expensive cologne, says Fragrance Collector. Be careful because expensive doesn't always mean better, you know. But you could get the sample set of the Les Indomables. You can buy that from Lucky Scent if you're in America, or Saint Celier if you are from Europe, or the UK. So wherever you... If I were you, I would get the sample set because you could try all the different ones. It's really good value for money. The samples are like 3 mil, I think. So you're getting like 30 mil of like 10 different perfumes, you know? You're getting 3 mil of 10 different perfumes, so it's 30 mil in the end. It's a really good sample set. That I'm pretty sure you'll find something that you're liking in there because there's lots of different stuff in there, you know? And they're all, apart from the oud, they're all very similar prices, if not the same. He said expensive, says RN. I mean, Les Indomables aren't cheap. Let's not take the piss. You know? I mean, how expensive are we talking here? Because if you're talking mil for mil, Les Indomables are the same price as Creed. Divine's probably your best bet, actually, if you're looking for modern stuff, modern niche. Expensive and better quality than Creed is probably going to be Royal Crown, Roger, Clive Christian, and Bodicea. Some of the stuff from Bodicea is really poor, though. Really poor. Don't get us wrong, some of it's actually quite good, but I mean, you've got as much chance of walking into a Bodicea desk, like counter, and picking up a good one as a bad one, you know. Clive Christian, no, not for me. Royal Crown, don't have enough experience with them. I just know their prices are silly, and I've smelled a couple of them and I've thought, what the fuck. Roger's gone off the boil a bit. You don't hear that much about Roger anymore. But Bodicea is the British Urge off. Kind of, yeah. Smell a bit plasticky and shit. Wonder if they've got any weird Peruvians working for them. Sorry, people from Peru. Almost all of you are sound as fuck. It's just one or two of them get out, you know. Get Roger Chypre extraordinaire, says Rudy. This weekend I discovered 2 new brands. Ostens and Astia di Volate. I want to smell some Astia di Volate. I've got some samples down there, 2 or 3 of them. Ostens, I've smelled all of them. They're actually quite good quality, but I do not think they're as good quality as they should be for what they're trying to do. They're being like, oh, here are these amazing materials. And it's like, I've smelled these materials and everything. I got the one called Impression Cedarwood Heart, and it's got the exact same cedar note that's in Royal Oud. But it's different from Royal Oud in every other way. It's got this outrageous violet leaf in it as well, which is very nice. Wow, that fucking Nahima's doing bits. Lord. I put 2 sprays on extremely foolishly. Try one of the Chanel Parfum. Apparently they're all being discontinued this week. Yes, I've read that. Top quality fragrances. Yeah, expensive fancy bottles like we're collecting jewelry, says Ricardo. Yes. Boda says top end only. Same with Roger. You have to avoid their parfum cologne, which is watered down bait for poor people. Yes, it's entry level stuff, that. Hey, happy birthday, Carnal Flower for Life, says Landon Hoffman. Welcome, Landon. Thank you very much. Also discovered Parfum d'Empire Ruade. What a fragrance. Very horsey, but so good. Jealous. Where did you discover that? Was it from a discounter? Clive Christian's catalogue top product will be fall winter scents. They do not make great summer woody fresh scents, says Rudy. Roger never lasts, says RN. Electamus is British Zerjoff. Electamus are poor as well, aren't they? Clive Christian be founding. Bullshit founding is too funny, says DJ. Oh, travel to each country to get the Lalabo City exclusive should cover a yes, says Brody. Spend a bunch of money on a vintage Creed, says Triplet. Be careful with vintage Creeds. Zarjafiero isn't bad for what it tries, says Landon. Bodicea has a nice leather, says Landon. Rudy says Shipra Extra dropped in price. I thought it was $2,500. It is now about $1,400 from Roger. Oof. Ostend's perfumes are just boring, says DJ. Can't pull up a brand and do nothing new unless you have massive money to buy your way into the market. It was 1,300 euros or so. Then Roger moved it to RDHP to only focus on the core line from D2C and reduced the price on it. Sheep Extraordinaire was one of them. There was a second scent too. Electamus is okay. They're not bad, says Divine. No, I tried Ruade in store. A creme de la creme here in Vilnius. Good perfume selection there, eh? Amouage have just come to my local perfume hall. Found them today. Sniff Jubilation 40. Don't hate Jubilation 40. Not paying anything like that price, though. No fucking way. And I don't wear the fucking one I've got anyway, so I don't know what I'm looking at it for. Extremely foolish. We have morons dropping $1,500 on an expired vintage Aventus. Yes, I just don't pay that kind of money for vintage Creeds. I got all my Creeds at below retail. You know, I got all my Creeds below retail, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. Henri Jacques says Dick Curry. Yes, if you want to spend silly money on perfume, Henri Jacques. Pradeep, Starlight is flawless. I would say Starlight is a Zerjoff that even Rich Mitch would like, says Divine. Outrageous behaviour. That was supposed to be a StreamYard stream, says Lily. No. Amouage, don't hate it. Sums it up at that price point, says Landon. Is there a worse name than Electamus? There'll be some, I just don't know what I'm thinking. Herb, happy birthday, thank you. Some morons paid $45,000 on Perfumani for an Aventus, says Divine. Vintage and Aventus in the same sentence. Yes. It can't be vintage yet. Kids born the year it came out haven't left school yet, so it can't be called Aventus. It can't be called vintage. Pay the money on materials and a formula at that point, says Landon. Happy birthday, Rich, says Joe. Thank you. Aventus wankers should be a case study. There's a guy called Robbie Swain who has been in my comments a few times, and I've just been like, mate, no, you're making a prick of yourself. I've told this story before. He was talking about how he fucking set up like one of the biggest Aventus Facebook pages in the world. I was like, and then he was like, yeah, and I'm friends with the guy from fucking Parfums Vintage. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you think that's a flex. You've made a right buffoon of yourself. And then he was like, then he deleted his comments, and then he left another comment another time. And I was like, you again? I was like, you sure you want to start this again? I was like, why did you delete your comment last time? And he was like, because I thought you were being snarky and rude. I was like, yeah, I was. Because what you said was fucking stupid. This is part of the problem with the world today. People don't get called out for saying stupid fucking shit. So I was like, you're going to say stupid shit, I'm going to call you fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Fuck off. Silly bastard. Jesus Christ. Whoa, Rich plus Jiggy, unexpected combo. Probably going to send this to someone else, if I'm being honest. I might send it to Ben from Les Odorants, because he loves it, like, and there's not much there. And I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of it the first time, you know. So I might just send him a bit of that. See what he thinks. Probably, but I have Starlight, says Chuck. Electra prick. What about Girl On, new X-Trays? Those are pricey. They won't be as good as the ones that are sent to the Les Odorants. They just won't. They can't use the right materials. You know? They can be as pricey as they like. The indie space has a lot of suckers to take advantage of at the minute, says DJ. At one time, I bought Royal Oud on the Ebs, and the loser posted it on another commerce site after I paid for it, saying he was locked out of eBay. So he probably got money from both sites, says Lily, who got scammed. James lols. Ah! A birthday duck. Welcome. In the days of the old village idiot would have had a rock delivered to his head to let the evil spirits idiocy out. Welcome, Richie G. How are you? I have heard plenty of positive on the Abra-Nui Esprit, though, says Divine. I've got a decant of it, yeah. They very kindly let me, because I said that, I was like, I don't hate that. I didn't say I don't hate it. I was like, oh, that's quite nice. And the lady was like, oh, yeah, take a spritz. And she gave us this. And this here is the Esprit de Parfum of Abra-Nui. And I have a problem with it. And the problem I have with this perfume is I can smell Javanol in it. I can smell a cheap, woody material in that, right? I don't know what it is. I'm not certain it's Javanol, but I've smelled it in other cheap, woody fragrances, and it's not nice. And there's something in there, but the rest of it's really nice. But there's a woody chemical in there that is just so cheap and nasty. Excuse me, whilst I hydrate. Maybe those 2 cash grab concentration flankers are actually worth 2 cents. I've heard plenty of. I sent the Oud Ispahan version to Fliss. Fragrance Collector says Robbie Swan is his name. Yes, Robbie Swan. I said Robbie Swin. Robbie Swan. Robbie Swan, his name is, lol. I would like to let him try the old Creed Aventus. It ain't magical, just higher quality, because Creed lies through their teeth about not touching the formula. Absolutely. That's what I said to him. I was like, mate, it's in the Ghost Perfumer. It's in the book. The guy was fucking. I was like, and it stands to perfect sense. They don't have batch variations. That's what they tell people to cover up for the fact that they are making it smell cheaper, you know? And then what people have done is they've created in their mind this kind of mythos of, well, I prefer this batch, I prefer that batch, I prefer this, I prefer that. And it's all well and good liking your different ones, right? But the reason that they're different is because you're being fucking had. I didn't want to say conned there, because that would be illegal. But they are changing the formula. It's not batch variations at all. Seriously, have some shame. You know, saw a quote from a basketballer of all people the other day. And I just thought, do you know what it is? You've absolutely nailed modern society here. We have lost the impact of shame in our society. David Aldridge. He was talking to The Athletic about Kyrie Irving. I don't know who either of those men are, but that statement is utterly, utterly, profoundly true. We have absolutely lost the impact of shame in our society. You could not torture the information out of me that I started a Facebook group dedicated to fucking Aventus. Piss off. Scandalous. Where are we? Robbie Swan, yeah, it was. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Jordan Albro. It's me, Mulder. Happy birthday, Doug. Thanks. Russian tea or Grishon Extra as a dark tea fragrance? Neither, actually. If you want a dark tea fragrance, tea for two. Tea for two. Get you some tea for two. Lovely stuff. Tea for two. That's a lovely dark tea fragrance. Or you could get 5 o'clock Eau Gingembre, which isn't quite as dark, I don't think. You know? Gucci Pour Homme 2 is... it's lovely, but second-hand prices are silly. I've got mine up for £300 at the minute, and I feel bad, but that's what they go for. I'm trying to generate some money. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Thank you, Lily. Happy birthday to Germs as well, everyone. Welcome, Ramsey. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday, Rich, says DMS. Here's to many more years of you waking up in a cold sweat after having nightmares of oat moss restrictions. Oh, I had a nightmare the other night, and I totally forgot what it was within about 5 minutes. But I was scared. I woke up, I was like, ooh, fuck. I've got this feeling of impending doom. You know what I mean? It's your birthday too, Germs, says Rudy. Yes, it is. Them Esprit are not selling as much as expected, apparently. At this point, they've got to start looking at the perfumer and their sales, shtick. You know? Stop raising your prices all the time. That would be a start. Maybe bring the price down a little bit, you know? Stop being thieving little bastards. Happy birthday, James. Yeah, Rudy. Yeah, Doug. And I busted out the same day, that's true. Very happy birthday to you too, James. Ought to sell something for £350 for 80 mil in this economy, to be fair. That's 100 meal deals. Wow, never thought of it like that. Use it as a car freshener. I won't. Your parents were having an orgy, but separate, James. Separate by a year. You know? No limbinolily. No limbinolily. Jurors in the gutter overall. Absolutely, they're on their arse. I even told the saleswoman. I was like, phew, the re-release of the original 3 Privés was a disaster. Nobody can smell Bois d'Argent anymore. Ancre Noir was a shadow of its former self. And Cologne Blanche was embarrassing. Blind Buy Amouage's Perfumer's batch as soon as possible. That's scandalous. But that goes to show that the brands are looking at what's going on social media. You know, they're going to try, there are going to be idiots. Somebody said this, you know, and I can't remember who it was, but there's going to be an idiot out there, right, who in about a year's time is going to swear fucking blind on his mother's life, right, and it'll almost certainly be a he, right, that the Perfumer's batch of those fucking new Amouages is better than whatever came next. Scandalous. That's the excuse Creed uses to say they use natural materials and depends on when they pick them. Yes, Aventus is 99%. Absolutely. That is absolutely. They try to turn it into a sales pitch. It's quite clever, really, but it's fucking... Yikes. Manny Machado had a bottle of Bleecker Street in his locker during an interview. Who's that? Is that Manny from Cascade Sense? Oh, I came back to just ranting about Aventus, his land in Mont Blanc for my money and dignity. Yes, people should be ashamed for. Oh, I smelled the Aventus candle today. It's just a pineapple candle. It smells better than Aventus, to be fair. I really want. They did a Venetia candle as well, by the way. I wonder if Ramsey would like that. They do a Venetia candle. I'm not a fan of Venetia. I might take in my vintage bottle of Venetia and let them smell it, like, you know. People should be ashamed for doing stupid stuff. Yeah, they should be bullied. It's the death of bullying, you know. How about a Balenciaga Poor Hom Facebook group? Well, as tempting as that is, no, because I have some shame. Stoning is always effective, says Triplet to DJ. No other piece for chai. I also tried Juicebox 54, and it's basically a spicy chocolate patchouli, which comes with no surprise given that Sebastian likes the scent DNA. It's nice, but nothing mind-blowing, apart from the price. Bleecker Street is the only good Bond number 9. I think it's New Harlem, but everybody's got one, but everybody can agree that the rest of the line's shit. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely scandalous. They are. I said it a long time ago, and there's some stiff competition these days, but I'm pretty sure it still holds true that Bond number 9 is still the worst niche house in the world. The crazy used to be slammed in asylums. Now they get huge on social media and start a podcast. Yes. Cheers, Miles. Thank you. Happy bird day. Very good. Rich, meditate before sleep. Maybe. You might be right. Esprit's prices are out of line. But entirely predictable. You know? If I went into Dior and they said, right, fix us, I would just sack the whole lot of them, right? And just start again from the ground up. Because if they've got all the best experts in there, if that's what experts are producing, then we're in serious trouble. You know? Meditation before sleep is an invitation for the witches, says Eugene. Ooh. Have you already got out box of chocolate, Rich? No, I haven't. I did get some celebrations off my mother, though. That was nice. Oh, my mother got us a perfume. Oh, no. My mother got us a perfume. It was a bottle of Dupe Jump. That is a golden fucking rule she has broken there. You never, but never, ever get a collector of something, an item for their birthday of which they collect. So if somebody collects model trains, you don't get somebody a model fucking train for their birthday because it's going to be shit, because you know nothing about model trains. If you know someone who's a perfume collector, you do not buy them a perfume for their birthday because you know that whatever you get is going to be woeful. And she has pulled out a blinder, to be fair. That said, I went through about 3 or 4 bottles of Dupe Jump when I was young. Obviously, I'm going to keep it and say, yes, thanks, it's fantastic, cheers. But I went through about 3 or 4 bottles of that when I was young. You know? I need to go and dehydrate. I'll be back in a second. Please enjoy yourselves. Here's some Tamdao. Enjoy some Tamdao. Ooh. Oh my God, what's going on? Where is the little dude that goes in the car? There it is. Oh, I am back. How are we? What is going on? Rich, meditate before sleep. Happy Chorus, Rich. The rage is building, my precious, says Tripler. Rich over Chorus, please. I'll just buy Triple H fragrances from now on, says Micah. I already saw a couple of reviews on Facebook groups regarding the new Amouage fragrances. Not great. Well, of course not. Of course not. People think Aventus has real ambergris to this day. The stones on their head have polished their brains smooth and creaseless. Of course, yeah. Erica got them first. The talking boobs. Happy birthday, Rich. Welcome, Taffy. Thank you very much. You are very kind. Lily and Taffy. Bond number 9 can kick rocks. Some blokes are ready to drink Cecile Sorokin's bathwater all of a sudden, says Pradeep. Yes, it's a strange one. That's come out of nowhere. Cecile fragrance smells like the flankers, says DJ. What a surprise. Nice to see you. Who can I sell my bathwater to, says Lily. The real question, is it vintage Dupe Jump? Probably not. True, they'll end up buying you a bottle of Zerge off straight to eBay it goes, says Rudy. Ring the dong when you go to the bathroom. The bong. The bong? The gong. The gong. Ring the bong. The gong is all safe and sound in the other room. Bought some porcelain last week, would you believe? She was being thoughtful. She knew fragrances are what you like and remembered what you used to wear. Yes. No one doing faux marble like they used to do so well. Such travesty. Yeah, I know. I like me marble stuff. In fairness, she probably thought you used to go through bottles of that as a youth and you collect fragrances. At the very least, you'll appreciate for what it is, something you were once banging. Yes, I'm not angry or upset or anything like that. You know? I'm not upset or raging or anything. I'm not going to go and be like, ha, 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 ha. You bought me this shit perfume, peasant. And cast her out of our own home. You know what I'm saying? Zerjoff off smells like a knockoff of fake designer cologne mixed with synthetic fragrance oil candles. I'm not a fan of Zerjoff. They smell plasticky to me. You know? Erica loves Zerjoff. We love Zerjoff, says Pradeep. Or Erica is a shill, says Fragrance Collector. Yes, absolutely. I hope he's dehydrating confetti for his birthday, says Bilbo. Birthday's nearly over now. There's only 3 hours left. How sad. Hello, Miles. It's called a gong. Close enough. It is called a gong. Jim Pettinato, how are you? I replied to your email the other day. Has she seen your collection as it is now? Well, she couldn't help but say it. My mother's very nosy, to be fair. She goes through my stuff when I'm not in. I know this for a fact. She'll go around having a look at stuff, where stuff is, how it is, looking at letters and stuff, you know. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Oh no, says Lily. Oh yes. Your birthday isn't over until you go to sleep, says Germs. Ooh. Is it not? That's a shame. Where am I? What am I doing? I want to watch my stream so I can read the chat. Yes, I read. I know you are not a writer, so I appreciate you writing me back. Yes, thank you. Not sure what's weird yet. Erica's chest or the Zerjoff bottle caps, says Tripler. My next birthday, I won't sleep for a month then, Germs, says Lily. That charming man is wearing mousse de sable. It gets better every time. I haven't worn my mousse de sable properly yet, I don't think. My birthday used to fall on daylight savings. 25-hour birthdays are the best. Yes, yes, yes. You are getting 1/24th more than everyone else. Nice. Nice. Wow, this Nahima's potent. Good grief. It's very blousy and very... It's very 70s. It's very 70s. Eugene says, my birthday falls on the darkest day of the year, the longest day of the year. Rich, and your age is now 39, Miles. Lily has to live stream her birthday, her month-long birthday next time. Jim says, if the person I am bidding against for the 250ml Dior New Look 2024, I am stubborn, I must win, so don't keep outbidding me, says Jim. Zikan, just tuned in. Rich, happy birthday. What was your birthday scent today? It is right before you, right in the middle. It is Balenciaga Pour Homme. That is what I wore today. That is what I wore today. Fantastic. Happy birthday. Thank you, Manginosis. A solstice birthday. That's pretty badass, says Lily. Mel says, well, yeah, I'm 40 colleague, Rich. Nice to know we're so close. That's right. Cheers. Last question from me today, says Fragrance Collector. What website do you recommend for vintage discontinued fragrances beside eBay and Mercari? It's not necessarily that I recommend them, but it's one that I use and have used all the time. There's a few, actually. There's a guy from Italy called Parfumo de Lauro. Parfumo de Loro. I think he can ship to America again now. So if you look on eBay, he's quite good. Anuj from Enchanté. I use Anuj all the time. Anuj is obviously massively trustworthy. Le Parfumier, but their prices went a little bit mad. If you're in North America, there is Maximum Fragrance. So I will put the names in the chat for you. Oops. Onto Parfums. The Parfumier. The Parfumier. Parfumo di Loro. Maximum Fragrance. There are others, I just can't think of them off the top of my head. This fucking name is so narcotic. Micah says, just join the Discord, I'll empty your wallet. There's loads of stuff on my Discord up for sale at the minute. Mitra's selling loads of stuff. There's another lady selling loads of stuff whose name escapes us at this very minute. I do apologise. Micah Paroli selling some vintage stuff at the minute. He's got a bottle of vintage Boss #1. He's got Santos, which I really want. I nearly wore Santos today. Fragrance Collector, do not be shy for asking questions, man. Honestly, I would rather you were asking questions than feel like you couldn't ask questions. You're not annoying at all. Ask ahoy. If I can't answer something, the chat will answer it. And frankly, sometimes I can answer stuff and the chat will know better. You know what I mean? This is definitely the best place. Better than asking, like, influencers and stuff like that, you know. I am a consumer. This is a consumer channel. You know, I don't accept free bottles. I only accepted Eugene's because he is like my bestest. So, but I don't talk about them. But you could sample them for yourself if you wanted to. You should always get sample sets, I think. That's what I've been doing for a long time. Sampling loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. All my first impression series. I've got some stuff I'm going to start. I really need to. I need to restart doing first impression series because I haven't done any for ages. I've got the Papillon one there. I've got a brand called Schwarzlosser from Berlin. Dura Rose told us to try them. I've got MDCI. I've got a few fragrances from them. I've got more over there, but I can't remember what they are. I've got loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Happy birthday, Richard Mitchell. Thank you, Galen. You are wearing Encens Mythique. Nice. DJ, that's where the rare Lutons are. Just join the Discord, I'll empty your wallet. You are not annoying, fragrance collector. Don't think that. Please ask away. Secret Discord dealings. Bye, says Paroli. Is your Discord available to us? Absolutely it is. Who's got a link? Someone's got a link. Someone put the link in the chat. Germs. I need to catch up on the chat. Sorry, I'm asking Germs to do shit on his birthday. That's terrible. I'll do it. By God. Please hold. Invite. Copy link. There it is. Where are we? Is Feeling Our Gills in the black bottle still good? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Panda says, Micah, I bought that Perry Ellis 85 you posted after about 4 glasses of wine. I tossed a ridiculously lower offer and found out I won it the next day. We've all done it. We've all woken up the next morning after throwing in a ridiculously low offer. I did it with them. I got a bottle of Ultra Zest. I sold my bottle of Ultra Zest for about 200 and odd quid, right? And then about 2 months ago, if that, right, I saw a bottle of Ultra Zest about 70% full, right? And the bidding was at like £58, and I bid something like 65, and I was like, I just forgot about it, and then I got a notification. And I was like, oh, we've taken the money out of your bank. I was like, what? And I looked and I was like, what the fuck's this for? eBay's taking money out of my bank. And then I looked and it was like, you've won this bottle of Ultra Zest. I was like, how much did I pay for it? 63 quid. Mental scenes. Couldn't believe it. Was buzzing. Influencers are annoying. Jeremy Fragrance is by far the one who started this bullshit. He absolutely did start this bullshit. It's very upsetting. He did start this bullshit, and he's just gone completely. The thing is with Jeremy, I don't think Jeremy realizes what he's doing now. He's never going to live it down. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be against his name. I know he's chasing likes, and he's chasing money, and he's chasing fame and clout, but the fact of the matter is what he's doing, right? What he's doing is going to be stuck to him for the rest of his life. You know? Not nice for emptying wallet. Triplet, thank you. I'd love a backup, but I don't want another vintage hunt, says Germs. Also timed out, EDT or EDP, that might be my next purchase, says Scott Bear. Well, this is the EDP, and this is the one I prefer. I think it suits the style of fragrance more. If people don't get that you displaying the bottle in the background is support enough, they're a bum, says Lily. I'm not displaying it on purpose, that's just where the bottle is, you know? That's just where it is. Only I can annoy Rich, says Lily. No, many are capable of annoying me. It's just that you do annoy me. Lily is the most skilled and proficient. She has honed her craft. Panda, welcome, Dura Rose. How are you doing? Germs, not as rich. That's the way of the damn world. Rich is finally 30, says Jura. Rich is looking every single second of himself being into his 40th year, I can tell you. Thank God I was nervously trying to figure out how to post the link, says James. Triple, ain't that the truth? James, have you had a nice day? What did you do? What's been going on? Tell me. Jeremy also seems to be chasing Jesus and all the devil's dandruff. That can't end well. Jeremy's in trouble, I think. Daniel, as he's actually called. He's got the bloat in his face. Whether it's his diet or whether it's his... Because don't get us wrong, I think that some of it's shtick. I think some of what he does on camera is shtick. But I also think that there's problems there. You know, there's that whatever it is. But what makes me think it's possibly the powder is the bloat in the face. I've seen it 1,000 times. Jeremy also, hello, I see you, says Jura. Jem Petanato says, scent of the day is Anima Vinci Wood of Life. Fragrance Collector says, yeah, I got into fragrance by age 13. Now 15, going on 16. Jeremy Fragrance and all these other fragrance influencers give teenager colognes, and I don't want to smell like every other teen. Go your own way. That is absolutely the best thing to do. Don't spend a fortune. You are a young lad. Your taste will keep changing. I am 1,000,000 years old, essentially, compared to you, and my taste still changes. So don't invest too heavily in any one style or any one perfume. Try as much stuff as you possibly can, and only commit to spending when you know you like something after trying it extensively. Excuse me. I need to put the radiator on because it's cooler than a witch's tit. Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on? James has finally done it. Lily, is this a free trial? Methadone diet? Sure. Jeremy spoke and says, Eugene. Song. Hear me spoke. Yeah. Jeremy reminds me of the people at the party that disappear into a room and come back very excited and talkative. Jeremy, don't give things for free. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Sandra. You are wearing Enchanted Forest by the Vagabond Prince. Do you know what I found the other day? I found my samples of the other Vagabond Prince scents. Give me a second. Also, I found my... there they are. I found my Comme des Garçons Incense series samples. And I actually really like Kyoto, even though it's very, very green. It's very green. Here are the Lucky Scent samples in the flesh. I hate you, Lucky Scents, for your fucking stupid sample sizes. How dare you, you weird people? Why does a company the size of yours make these shitty samples? You are clearly evil. So, here we have the Vagabond Prince. You can't get any of these anymore. You can only get one of them because, frankly, I'm not going to lie to you, they're all shit. They're all absolutely awful. But I do... Oh, your mother's arse. Come back. Vagabond Prince. Swan Princess. Alright, is... I'm just going to put you up here for a minute, sorry. Tam Dow. Right, I'm going to put you back here as well because you are inneth my way. Inneth? What's this? This, I like this, I must admit. It's Indult by Tihota. It is a fantastic vanilla. Guess who it's made by? Kirk John. Captain Kirk. Remember? Remember when you were young? You shone like the sun. Kirk. Now you are old and silly. And then I've got Luban, Idole de Luban here as well. Okay. So, I'm going to pull out these three out in the middle first. Protein baklava. I need to lay off the food. I'm clearly gaining fucking weight. So, we need to do something about this. Oh, it's so poor. Spinster Long, favourite leather scent, Derby by Girl On. And thank you. Hello. They say it's your birthday. We're going to have a good time, says Baboosh. Scott says, no scent of the day yet, but scent of the night will be Anubis by Papillon. I have a look. You sent samples of the remaining 3 incense as well. They are stupid. They are absolutely stupid. Kyoto and Hinoki are must try, says James. And there is shepherd's pie, Eugene. I'm making sweet potato pancakes, says Joe. Ooh, that sounds gross. Thank you, Christine. We switched streams, but we're still talking about desserts, says Christine. I'm pretty sure the Dutch do for both. Thank you, Scent of Sweden, close to the ocean. Thank you, DL Quelia. Did you ever try those Hendley samples? No, but I found them. I know where they are. They're right there. In fact, I'm looking at the fuckers. I'm looking straight at them. Wait there. I've got them here. I actually got a Hendley sample set from ages ago. Ages. But I don't know where they are. But I do know where these are. They're here. So I will try them. So, Swan Princess, you are sharp and nasty. Not very good. Not very good. Land of Warriors. Oh, you're not very good either. Bit woody, bit metallic, bit shit. Just got in. What's going on here, says Chuck. Welcome, Chuck. You didn't fix the samples right side up, says Lily. And then this one. Bass solo. Shit. Named after Cliff Burton, I assume. Shit as fuck. Oh. Currently more shit perfumes than good ones, says Joe, and he's not wrong. I ordered the entire Thomas DeMonico sample line from Lucky Scent. I look forward to accidentally pouring each of those ones all over me. Why do they make shit sample sets? Why do they do it? Nice, Scott, that will smell like Richard's birthday balloon, says Tripler. Anyone else with shit? The weed in Portugal, says Eugene. Just got in. What's going on here? You didn't fix the samples right side up. That was oregano. Dried broccoli and oregano, says Eugene. Chuck, you fuck. Did you kill a whale yet, says Dahlia. Aloe vera. Right. Has anybody smelled this? Tihota. I'm not smelling those vagabond prints anymore. They're fucking awful. Has anybody smelled Tihota? By Indult. This is a lovely vanilla. It's probably the vanilla, you know. It's like proper vanilla. It's like a vanilla cake, you know. It smells like vanilla. It smells cakey and vanillic. It is a Kirk John, Lily. It is a Kirk John. You're right. Zhao put me onto Tihote a long while ago. Says Panda. It may have been Zhao that put me onto it as well. Oh, it's lovely. Yes, I have smelled some Tihote. It reminds me of my mum. Because she wears vanilla body spray. How interesting. Tripler says, when one says fuck me dead, are you saying fuck me till I'm dead or fuck my dead body? Not what sure I desire either outcome, says Tripler. I don't know, I will have to refer you to Archibald Chesterfield III. Sebastian bought multiple bottles of it. He buys multiple bottles of everything. The amount of Dior and Parfum he's got. Eugene says, I have Tihote. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you wear it? Do you wear it? Shall I put these samples all the right way up for Lily? Because she's going to lay an egg if I don't. Well, the thing is that they're all in this packet. It's sealed. So if I unseal it, all right, everything's going to turn to shit. Remember when you were young. Like, these samples are so much better than, oh, for God's sake. These samples are so much better than, say, Lucky Scent samples, because they're shit. Shit as fuck. Lily says, I laid an egg 10 days ago. Lily laid an egg 10 days ago. And she hasn't laid one since. You should go and see the doctor about that, you know. Or eat some bran. Matt Liner says, happy birthday, Duck. Making some breaded chicken. I had some breaded chicken yesterday. It was nice. Some breaded chicken strips. Ooh. Friends, if you would like to like the stream, please don't let me stop you. You shone like the sun. Pradeep, you wanted that new Dior Privé or what? You got to be on the warehouse floor for how fast you get reviews up, says Panda. So do you, Rich. Lol. Oh, what a feeling. You shone like the sun. Darling, not yet. Still not a good salty air. Ocean out fragrance I've smelled out there. I've smelled them all. What about Ambra Supreme? Have you tried that? Fragrance Collector says, I find it funny when the fragrance influencers say, oh, thank God. He helped me and my family retire, and I want to say, are you sure you didn't sell your soul by lying to the fans? They definitely did sell their soul by lying to the fans, you know. Just being paid to say shit. Leading people astray. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Pronda, this isn't even announced, says Pradeep. Joe will sue me. It's a thick, incensey and goopy and sucrosey, but really good, says Eugene. I don't get why everyone shits on vanilla scents. So many sweet men's scents out there, says Dahlia. There's too many vanilla fragrances. That's the problem with vanilla fragrances. Eugene says, don't wear it much. You don't wear anything much. You've got a massive collection. You should do what I'm doing and sell some of your fragrances off. You'd make a fortune. No, I'm just starting to bread it, so it'll be listening. So I'll be listening. No checking fingers yet, says Matt. I like Ambra Supreme. Felt like wearing Oud and Santal by Cartier today, but I left it at home. Oh no. Vanilla 44 is nice, says Micah. Imagine selling your soul for a Lattafa clone. Oh! Imagine selling your word, your voice, Your Honor, your believability, your... Imagine selling your... What is it when someone has integrity, you know? Imagine just selling who you are for a clone. Not even the real thing, it's counterfeit. Madness. Imagine selling your soul for anything, says Eugene. Yes. Still haven't shared my scent of the day, says Joe. Please do. Oud Pure Mystical Indian by Cadlage. Blind bought this on Latino at a recommendation of a fellow frag friend. It's one of the best oud fragrances I smelled, says Joe. Luban has a house that is end-to-end pretty excellent, feels criminally underrated, says Panda. RP Rentals. Rich, you don't like Blonde Amber? What's that? Especially for the price, €50 for 60 mil. Some people never had integrity to begin with, says James. Ashton loves clones more than his wife, it seems, says Pradeep. Panda, I need a vintage Idol. Need, says Tripler. Fragrance Collector says, I got this fragrance by Blue Atlas, Atlantis. Thank God at the time I got a decant that smells like hair-dry shampoo. Chaos Fragrance put me onto it when I was naive about the fragrance industry. That Atlantis, I want to smell that. I want to smell it, and I want to review it, and I want to pan it. I mean, if I like it, then I'll be like, oh my God, I like it. But I have a feeling it's going to be fucking woeful, and I'm going to shout at it. You know? James Dev would tell you he doesn't have one. It puts to shame the majority of oud luxury niche fragrances. Yes. Happy birthday, mate. Thank you, Monia. You're very kind. Really excellent callback, bravo, says James. Are those eggs sunny side up, Lily, says Eugene. Ew. Stop that. Idol by Luban is one I'd love to sample. Seems fantastic. You may throw up. Rich, does your quarter oud cap fall off and feel like shit? Fall off? No, I don't think so. But, I mean, the caps aren't great, let's be honest. The caps are pretty standard fare. I've got some of them where the mid comes out. It's nice and all, but it's not 500 fucking quid nice, like. You know? Fuck me dead. Luban Gin Fizz is a nice cologne top bottle. Yeah, there's apparently a guy on TikTok who cries about this perfume. I mean, have some shame. My God. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. That is some good wet. With like a woman, or anybody really, and they were like, I love vanilla perfumes, I'd be like, hold up. Wait there. I know of one, and it's called Tihota. Let me get you it. Luban do great bottles. A Cad's a nice bottle. How are the current formulation of L'Artisan? I would like to get a discovery set from the website. Get a discovery set from the website and see what you think. You know? Otherwise, you're going to have to blind buy the old ones. And you don't want to do that because they're not cheap. Idol, EDT, and EDP are both fantastic. So Akkad Corrigan's nice, yes, I agree. And Ataska by Luban. Their shop in Paris might be better than Serge's. It's amazing and intimate. That is a bold claim, because that Serge Luton's Palais Royal is pretty magnificent. It's all purple. I have currant tea for 2 pattern. It's pretty great, says Eugene. Excuse me for my hiccuping. Pradeep did a great video. On a goat vetiver. The cap just slides off when I pick it up. Like, it doesn't stay on at all. Don't pick it up by the cap. I mean, I do realise that that's like, you know, I mean, the caps aren't expensive. The bottles aren't expensive. You know, the bottles aren't expensive at all. The bottles are just standard bottles with like a fancy, not even a fancy label on, just a label on. But that's a really good idea if you're looking to spend all your money on the juice inside. So it would be terrible if their presentation was shit and the perfumes were shit, right? But I would definitely rather have it that the bottles and the cap were shit and the perfume was good than the other way around. Because if it's the other way around, something's gone majorly wrong. Big style. Sounded like the Whiskey Reaper there, didn't it? Big style. I would like a barrel-aged sandalwood chips infused Grand Cru perfumer's batch vanilla Havana ASAP. What does the ASAP mean? Did you know goat's milk isn't considered dairy? It's not cow, is it? No. That's not right. Neither are eggs. What's going on there? No, I didn't know that. Stop confusing us, Lily. Labo caps need more friction, says Eugene. Matt Liner says, oh yeah, Toyota by Kirkjohn. Curious if he did something creative with that and non-synthetic before his house. Eugene's still in here. Maybe I'll wear Grand Soir for the gym leg day. Oh, Grand Soir's so poor. Welcome, Caboose. Bon anniversaire. Thank you very much. How are you? I am fantastic and I'm doing really well. It's almost as shocking as the fact that almonds aren't tree nuts. Bri, how's Bri? How are you doing? Boos, isn't it your birthday? Yeah, it's Boos's birthday next month, isn't it? Why do I remember that? My cork cap slipped right off and I almost dropped my bottle, caught it with my foot. Ouch. A month today, says Caboose. French people love goat's milk and funky cheese. Ugh. Oh my God, 2 birthdays that day, says Lily. If you held my bottle upside down, the cap falls off, says Chuck. Yikes. Shall love some funky cheese. I like blue cheese and broccoli soup. I think blue cheese and broccoli soup's lovely. Although that shit will make you smell. Jura has a birthday next month too, says Lily. Yes. Lily, do you write all these things down? What the fuck? Lily keeping tabs. Does anybody know when Lily's birthday is? We could all send her a card. You know? Welcome, Justin. How are you? Blue cheese gross. No, it's not. You're gross. Thick carpet under the frag shelves is mandatory, says Triple A. Think a bouncy castle. Just keep your fragrances stored in a bouncy castle, you'll be all right. Shh. Nobody knows, says Lily. Shut up. I've got Lily's address, so I could send her a card, you know. I've come back around to Grand Soir. It's just amazing. Simple yet beautiful. Ah, it's crap. Stop that, Scott. It's rubbish. Blue cheese with spinach risotto. I'm going to the gardener's house tomorrow for my dinner. No, send Lily flowers. Send her lilies. Let's just pick a day and celebrate Lily every year. Yes, that's a good idea. Shall we make it the 25th of December? I like that. I'm picking up more of the Vanilla Van aspect and Vanilla Van Corda Oud during my recent wears. Interesting, says DL Quelia. Interesting, yes. I've run out of happy days, says Eugene. Dropout says, did you like my card? I loved your card. Thank you very much. Dropout and Christina sent me a card and some backup incense. I mentioned that earlier. Where have I put it? I think I put it in the drawer over there. Keeping it out of sunlight so it's fresh. Not the card. Card's downstairs on the mantelpiece. Well, thank you very much. You are very kind. I appreciate it. Send Lily flowers from me, says Dahlia. Nah. Grand Soir's lovely, says Justin. No, it's poor. It's really poor. Boost, that's what I told Rich. Just pick a day and call it my birthday. It'd be funny if we picked the right day, though. Happy birthday, buddy. Thank you, Speed Wolf. Vintage obsession for men. Outrageous. Look what I'm looking at right now. Look at what I'm looking at right now. My vintage obsession for men. It is a vintage obsession for men with the... Where is it? It's Calvin Klein Cosmetics. Yes, Calvin Klein Cosmetics. It's a nice big fat bottle. That's 125... Are you 125 ml? Come on now. I need to get my eyes tested. I think my eyes are going. Seriously, it's fucking scandalous. I can't confirm that my eyes are fucking going if they haven't already gone. I'm pretty sure this is 125 ml. Pardon me. Vintage obsession is tremendous, says Antland. Happy birthday, says Antland. Rich, you have the same birthday as my dad. He wore vintage obsession for men today. Outrageous. The same birthday as your dad. That's 3 of us. At least. There's more as well, you know. There's loads of people. I was watching Dake Up this morning, and I was the 3rd person in his chat whose birthday it was today. That's wild. That's wildly wild. Lily, you were born in a manger too? Yes. Straight on hay. Landed on her head. Fall broken by hay. Wearing sycamore in bed right now, says Justin. Nice. Absolutely, my dad has the very first version with the built-in spray, says Antline. Root beer perfume, says Warren. That Hermes Gallup bottle is so cool. It is cool. It's very cool. It's like, you don't get many truly unique bottles, do you? But it's pretty fab. It's pretty fab, this. I'm waving in the Gallup bottle. You just can't see it. I don't know, can you? Hello. That was an upside down wave for you. Eugene will be 70. Eugene's turning 50 on the 21st of December. Lily Day should be a day in spring. There doesn't need to be a Lily Day. Stop with germs. We must be getting closer to her birthday. Libra party, same here, October the 9th. Happy birthday to Speed Bear. Scott Bear, not Speed Bear. What? Speed Bear? Your birthday was last Wednesday. Have you ever asked your mother if she was wearing a perfume when you were born? No. No. I know I was born at like 3 o'clock in the morning, though. That doesn't need to be a Lily Day. Stop it. Doug, did you get the big Gallup refill too? Yes. I got my bottle of Gallup and the refill, right, for less than the bottle of Gallup retails by itself for. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Happy birthday. Thank you, Raj. How are you? Barenya bottle is cool too. Yeah, the bottle's cool. The perfume's rubbish. Does the cap keep the scent much? Hermes Gallup? No. No, not at all. Not at all, to be perfectly honest with you. Have you ever tried Silver Oud by Amouage? It smells like stinky castoreum and poopy oud in the first minutes, joined by subtle vanilla and smoky woods in the dry down. Quite daring, says Matthew Sparrow. Possibly, but I can't remember it. I need the refill, says James. Oh, well, that's at a speed bear from now on. Thank you, says Scott Bear. Speed bear, lol, cocaine bear. Speed bear's better than cocaine. Motor bear. Motor bear. That's what we should call him. That gallop bottle is like a Star Trek gizmo. It is. I've thought that before. It does. It looks like do you know the Space Force thing? When is Pradeep's birthday? Good question. When is Pradeep? Are you there? When is your birthday? Tell us. Tell us all now. Caboose shook. I think Caboose shook by the deal I got on the Gallop. That was off Vinted, you know. Best Hermes horse perfume? I love Paddock. I really love Paddock. The more I smell and think about Paddock, the more I love it. I'm really sad that I can't. I'm really glad that Galen's got a bottle, so me and him can sit and crow about it together. And I'm really glad that Zhao's now got a bottle, so that me and Zhao and Galen together can cackle like some fucking demented chickens about this fucking extremely limited release. And Pradeep's got a bottle, so I can cackle with him about it, you know? It's just like the four of us sitting in the corner just cackling away, you know? Beautiful. Peter, did I send you a sample? I hope I sent you a sample. If I haven't sent you a sample, I'll send you one. Jesus. I've got a backup coming, would you believe? Which means I'm going to be able to actually maybe send another sample or two out. Pradeep's birthday is next month. Everybody's birthdays is in October and November. September as well for Dropout. I think it's September the 1st. Yeah, it's the belter. Yeah, I love it. Like, it's so good. That chestnut thing that's in it's beautiful. Like the manure note. Because it's not shitty. It's like, it just smells dark brown, like chestnuts. That's what it smells like. It just smells like dark brown. Fragrance Collector's born in November as well. See? Whatever, the non-Paddock Club is greater, says Germs. Sorry, Germs. That's what I mean. I wish it would get a wider release. Because then we could all cackle together. That's one of the things I like about it, cackling. You know? Because even in like this little ecosystem that's here, like there could be like me and one other person who own a bottle of like one particular perfume, and I can cackle with that person, right, about that perfume. And even though everybody else hasn't got it, we can cackle together. And then there are other ones where we can all cackle together. And then there are other people in the chat who have both got perfumes that I haven't got, and they can cackle together as well. You know? It's all about the cackling, you know? What did you buy yourself for your birthday? I'm going to get myself a PlayStation, but I have decided to wait until Black Friday because I'm not picking one up at full retail now, only for it to be fucking half price next month. And I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to wait. Rich, Sebastian Furtado has a bottle of Paddock, but I do not think did a review yet. Interesting. Sebastian's really good. Really like Sebastian. He's a really nice lad. What's your favourite challenging fragrance that you own? Oh. It depends what you mean by challenging. Do you know what I mean? What do you mean by challenging? Get yourself a gaming PC. No, it's too serious, that. No. I like a console. I like to sit back and I like to chill and I like to mosey about on my horse on Red Dead Redemption 2 and shoot birds and fucking shoot deers and fucking shoot people. You know, all that stuff. I'll call with my samples, says Eugene. Peter says, Sony have just raised the hardware prices in Japan. Ha! Swines. Sebastian said Persiles. Said Madurai. What? James, you on the Discord? Tell me yours, Lily, and I will tell you, says Dropout. Tripler not very often, but I'm bongle with the fields. I should probably change my name, says James. Christina, when's your birthday, says Lily. Don't tell her. Don't tell her, Christina. Lily won't tell us hers. She's been very selfish. I'm back for the birthday stream. Was it a stand-up show and laughed so much? I'm hungry now, says Christina. Apostolos. Happy birthday, man. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Tripler. Sebastian said Persiles. Said Madurai. I don't understand that. Lily, on the 22nd of March, are you buying me a gift, says Christina. Lily will buy you a gift and then will absolutely refuse to let you buy her anything at all and will deny absolutely everything forever. You know, it's extremely selfish. Fragrance Enthusiast says, are you a fan of Aqua de Parma? Yes. Bryce says, we can play PS5 together. We can. That would be nice. That would be nice. I would like that. What happened? Did Duck make a wish? Not yet. Not yet. I have blown out my candle today, though. My myrrh candle. I blew it out. That Nahima's kicked my arse. I'm not going to lie to you. It is absolutely... I think it might have... I think it might be eliciting an allergic reaction in us, like... Because my eyes are all itchy as fuck and my nose is bungy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Wow. I will try, Christina, says Lily. See? Caboose. Lily, will you tell us if we promise to all gift you perfume? Says Caboose. Yes. Lily, what's your sign at least? Prodigy being smooth there. You know, coming in smooth. Lily, what's your sign? Bobby says, Prodigy, did you get a soapy vibe in Ambrox dry down with Legetta? Sauvage-like. I actually like the Eau Forte, would you believe? I think it's the most palatable. It's the nicest one of the lot, although that's not a high bar. You know, that is definitely not a high bar whatsoever. Because Sauvage is so rough. Sauvage is so rough. Caboose says, no, I don't like attachments with getting perfume, says Lily. She'll just deny everything. Doesn't matter what you say. She'll just say no, 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 no. Probably narrows it down too much, lol, sorry. See? I say it's going to be a long time to find a vintage bottle of Royal Oud. By the time you are able to actually buy one, the price is going to be above $1,000. I actually think Royal Oud might be one of the ones that's held up better. Like I say, I smelled the Aventus candle today and I just laughed because it was just a pineapple candle. Do you know what I mean? I do have a Venetia one. I want to tell Ramsey about that. I forgot when he was here earlier. Lily has to be a Sagittarius. Impossible. Yes. I'm not big on the old star signs, but if that's what a Sagittarius is, then yes. Because she is impossible. We have to track down Lily's birthday, says Christina. Yes, there must be somewhere on the internet that Lily has let slip what her birthday is, you know? Fragrance Collector says, so you said only batches from 2000 to 16 and nothing over, if I'm correct. Yes, yes, they are the ones I've got. But, I mean, to be fair at this point, you might be better just not getting it at all, you know. You might be just best off not bothering. Just let it go. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to dehydrate, friends. I'll be back in a minute. Please like the stream. By challenging, I mean a fragrance that most designer heads will find pungent and repulsive to wear. Oh, God. Koros? What do we think of Tom Ford Noir Extreme? Lovely. Pisces is a lifetime full of difficulty, apparently, says Pradeep. That's Lily. She's always difficult. I'll be back in a second. Oh. Oh my giddy aunt, my back. I'm back. Oh, it's starting to warm up a little bit in here, thank God, at last. Heat at last, heat at last. Good God Almighty, heat at last. All right, let's put these tablets in me. I'm not going to sit on them. Not that kind of tablet. Oh no. What is going on? Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, tasty. Tasty tablets. Am I anywhere close? Does anyone else get the vintage formulation of raw gold? I don't know what that is. Pisces is also the last sign on the zodiac. We've been around for ages, says Tripler. On the cusp, half this, half that. Pseudoscience, says Empty Sense. I don't know what that word that you ladies just used there. Really? It's just fun. Yeah, the only thing I got luckily with is getting a sample of Creed Aventus from 2012, a decant. It was the last one. I paid about $70 USD for a 5ml, which would probably be about 80 UK pounds. If it's $70, it would probably be closer to 50 pounds. Parlour topics, says Lily. Bobby and I plan to meet up in Dubai. Hopefully Demi can join us, says Pradeep. Evening all. Welcome, not in the door. Thank you very much. Bren, how are you? Hopefully you had a terrific birthday, Rich. Best wishes, mate. It was nice. I went out. I got some food. I got some... I went out. I got some food. I went and did some window shopping. And then I came home and I was very tired. With a bottle of Tihota, Pradeep says drop out. Well, thank you, Bren. nice to see. Dubai is popping, says Omni Sense. Lily is a Taurus, for fuck's sake, says RN. Hi, Mitch, how you doing, says Anint. How are you? I'm all right, thank you. I hope you are well. I hope you are doing fantastic and really well. Paul's Jr. finally makes a good Allure Sport. Allure Sauvage. Oh. I don't like Superleggera. I don't like it. It's just a burger musk. Do you know what I mean? It's just a fucking burger musk. Boring. Just think it's pointless, if I'm being honest. James says, I'm just in bed, not even dressed yet. You've had a very eventful birthday compared to mine. Honestly, I woke up this morning, took my tablets and just went back to sleep. It was amazing. Empty Sense says, take the bull by the horns. Oof. You ever encountered a bull? They're massive. I'll let you take it by the horns, mate. Fuck that. Put a hole in you, one of them. Paul still hasn't made a bag and signature juice for Chanel. No, he hasn't. And I tell you what, it doesn't bode well for Dior either. That neither of them have come up with a new type of perfume or a new signature for men in the last. Well, it's been 10 years for Dior, and it's been 15 for Chanel. Bond number 9, their scents are boring. They're just awful. They're just awful. Is Hachivat a better deal than modern watered down Aventus nowadays? Definitely better than these crappy Arabic clones, says Matthew. Pass, I'm not an Aventus. I'm not an Aventus person. So I don't know. What I do know is that I think it's an alright perfume. Smells alright. But I wouldn't spend money on it. I've owned two bottles because I got them. I think I paid £190 or £200 for them, and they were the old 120ml bottles, and I got them from a retailer. And then I sold them both for about 320, and I could have asked for upwards of 500 quid, but I did not. I did not. I sold one of them to Dan from. I sold it to Dan from Les Odorants, actually. I agree with Chanel would release a new men's fragrance, not a flanker. Yes. Caboose says you basically confessed to being November, December, says Caboose to Lily. Lily says, anyway, this is Richard's birthday and James's birthday. Let's not make it about me. If you would just answer, Lily, and you've made it a massive thing now, you know? You've made it a massive thing by being so elusive. Very silly. Happy birthday, Lily, says Drop. Bottles of Bond number 9 look too tacky. Yeah, or look tacky too, says Justin. Yeah, there is definitely that. Let's not take the piss. They are, and they've got the plastic wrapping around them as well, which is just yikes. What about Le Leon? Ugh, not for me. It's got that Habit Rouge thing going on. Thank you, I'll save it for later. You made it a massive thing. You mentioned it. No, I mentioned it. And you could have just been like, oh, sorry, it's on like March the 15th. What day is March the 15th? What's March the 15th? What happens on March the 5th? It's the Ides of March. It's the Ides of March. The Ides of Mitch. Did a live stream on the Ides of March last year and called it the Ides of Mitch. It was class. Mono's water lilies and Giovanni, most overused quote by snobby reviewers. Richie never talked about Cartier Declaration. Are you a fan? Not really. I think it's just not a fan Honestly, don't think it's very good. Happy birthday, Lily. 30 more minutes. No, I am tired. Do you like Hermes H24 ADP? No, I don't like any of those H24s. Me and Eugene did a stream where we just panned it, basically. Monet's water, lilies, and Giovanni, most overused quote by Snobby Review. That's just such bollocks. That is just such bollocks. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know where to start with that. Matthew, fragrance collector says to Matthew, as an event as lover gets sensual obsessions, King of King, remastered 130001. It's a clone of 2013, but smell high quality. I don't rightly know that. See, that's part of the problem. That's like the Aventus like ecosystem just self-perpetuating there. You know, you've got to get this one, you've got to get that one, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You don't have to get any of them. They are, if you want the one to get, you should get the first year's batch. You know? Happy birthday, Doc. Thank you, Mitra K. Thank you very much. I can't wait to spot the Monet reference now, says Caboose. I never made the connection between a Leon and Habit Rouge until now. It's got the sparkly aldehydes on the top. It's got that powdery kind of madness. And then it's got this kind of sickly undercarriage. I saw a Timbuktu review, Smell of Mankind Origins. What does that even mean, bro? Says Brody. H24 is good for what it is. Refreshing to have in the sea of blur. I liked the difference of it. You know, I liked the difference of it. I like the fact that it wasn't just a blue. It's a green. It's a green metallic fragrance. Just I hate metallic fragrances. They're shite. Le Leon was made by Sheldrake. I don't think it was. I think it was made by Polge, but I think it was inspired by Sheldrake. Sheldrake's had a massive influence on the Chanel over the last 20 years. He's the one who set up the Les Exclusives collection. He's the one who became the master of the ingredients. He's the one who did the work for Chanel to become vertically integrated in the perfume system. You know? All those fields of fucking iris, all the iris perfumes that they've made, right? He's the one who set up those fields for Chanel. He did that. He decided, along with Jacques Polge, that they should go down the iris route and make that their DNA. Because that was what Chanel No. 5 was based on. He was the one who did Coco Noir. He worked on Coromandel. He worked on Sycamore. He worked on a lot of those original EDTs, you know. And then they brought in Olivia Polge, which I think has been the perfumer, and it's been him alone that's been the perfumer. He may have consulted with Sheldrake. He may have consulted with Sheldrake. I mean, you've got Christopher Sheldrake sat there. You've also got Jacques Polge sat there. There's an argument, if you are Olivia Polge, there is an argument either way that you could either use both of these men for the incredible resource that they are, or you could say, I'm putting my own stamp on it. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do what I want. I will work within the parameters of the Chanel aesthetic, But these are my fragrances and I'm doing what I want to do. I would be interested to find out from Olivia Posh how he approaches that. But if it was me, I would be tapping into them too. I mean, you're talking about the men. I mean, think of everything that those two men have created in their time. Fuck. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. From Antaeus to Feminité Dubois to Ambra Sultan, Shergi, Allurom, the Allurom Sport, Bleu de Chanel, Lamal, if you believe the rumours. I've got a review coming out of Lamal tomorrow. It's crazy. I fucking hate Lamal. Jesus, it's awful. Lily Egg Hunt confirmed, not the eggs you were talking about earlier, though, says James. I only thought green fragrances were going to be the new blue, but I think it's grey. I think you might be right. Someone was getting you a hooker for your birthday. Tell us how you did like that gift. I didn't get any gift. On my eggs, Cherry Artrick? Yes. I called Barania as a high-tech sheep, and I saw at least 5 people ran with it, says Prodigy. Oh yeah, they'll steal your patter. If you come up with something original, they'll steal your patter, no doubt. We need Sheldrake to form a new house to rival these loser brands. I'd go to Sheldrake for a frig. I mean, you did Rock by Roberto Greco. You know what I mean? He's still got it. Sheldrake is still at Chanel according to his LinkedIn, says Prodi. Sheldrake's too hipster for that. Do you like Tom Ford's Beau de Jour? Yes, but only the private blend version. H24 is a good one. Enjoying it. Happy birthday, Mitch. Thank you, Kid Kentucky. Why don't I understand is the simplistic, rushed new stuff at Surge might not be Sheldrake. Might be, but it might not be. May they stay many years more, or we fucked. The mall always give me preppy vibes. Chalk. It smells like chalk. Dusty. Big, sweet sugar dust. Awful. Are you going to bury them all over the backyard, says Joe? No, she's going to pickle them. A rock, best of last year, hands down, says Prodi. Keep up all the banter in the chat. Rich is already 8 minutes past his normal end time. Sheldrake just needs to focus on Surge alone, says James. Who needs a hooker when you have Jiki? Yep, floral. I'm at the end, unfortunately for you. And I am going to go. My eyes are closing. My eyes are itchy. That Nahima's definitely given me some kind of allergic reaction. Definitely. Outrageous. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for your birthday wishes. Thank you to the people who bought me a coffee. You are very sweet. A sweet coffee. You sound congested. Yeah, I'm having an allergic reaction to the Nahima I sprayed on earlier, I'm telling you. You are all far too good to me. I love you all. You are very sweet. And I will see you all again soon. Good night.